Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Cisco Packet Tracer to test and correcting the network connectivity using Icmp. So, without further ado, let's go. This is my topology. So when you have a topology, you have to check whether which one's connection are connected wrongly. So you have to ping an IPv4 network and also IPv4 network, because IPv4 network cannot ping to an IPv6 network. So in order to do that, I'm going to ping PC1 to PC4. Okay, so now I will ping PC1 to PC4. You just simply click the PC1 and then you open the command prompt, and then I've already pinged the PC1 to PC4. So this is the result. It shows request timeout. That means there are connection problems at the routing between PC1 to PC4. So what we need to do is we have to trace which routing that have the problems. So I trace between PC1 to PC4 again, and then the problem is at the PC4, at the end devices, because when I do the trace it shows there is no results. Because the problem is at the PC4, we open the PC4 and then we open the IP configuration. So as you can see right here, the default gateway is the problem because it does not same as the original default gateway, the correct default gateway, which is 10.10.5.1. so you need to change that accordingly, and then you just close and you try to ping PC1 to PC4 again. So when I try to ping, I get the results. So the problem at the PC1 and PC4 is just the default gateway at the PC4. So now I try to ping PC1 to server 1. You open PC1, and then when I try to ping, the results are still the same. It shows no results. So I open server 1 and I go to the IP configuration, and before this it shows the options of the HCP. So when you choose the options of the HCP, everything was automatically connected accordingly. So you need to choose the static option, and then you put the IPv4 address, subnet mask, default gateway accordingly into the table that given. Okay, now I have fill up the information given in the table. So we try to ping the network back PC1 to server 1. As you can see right here, the results are success. So the problem is at the DHCP option. So you have to do it manually by inserting all the informations given. Since we have corrected all the IPv4 network, we will now analyze the connectivity at the IPv6 network. So what I do is I try to ping PC2 to laptop B and laptop C, and guess what? I didn't get the results, and I suppose that this was because there is a problem at the router 3. So when I enter the command line interface of the router 3, I found out that the IPv6 address of the router 3 was wrong according to the table. So what I do was I enter the interface of G001, and then firstly I remove the all wrong IPv6 address, and then I enter the correct IPv6 address according to the table. So when I try to ping PC2 to laptop B, when I try to ping 2001, double dot TBA double dot file double dot 10. Yeah, and the result is successful. So the problem is just there is a wrong IP address, IPv6 address at the router 3. So I guess that is all. We have corrected all the network connectivity using Icmp. Basically, when you have problems in connectivity, you have to go through one by one, and then when you detect where is the problem, you have to change what it has to change accordingly. So I think that is all for my video for today. I hope you guys enjoy and have a good day. Assalamualaikum.